Now listen everyone, give the heading 9 basic situations. So these 9 basic situations we will understand today, and every situation we will be doing in duplicate, means in twins. One I will do on the board and one you will try on your own. So we are going to do 18. Right now we are going to do 18 in practice, and similar 9 you will be taking in homework. Yes? Now, how to work out this probabilities? If these 9 situations are clear, then everything in the chapter is automatically clear. Take out the last page of your notebook which has this diagram. Textbook. Last page of your textbook which has this diagram. You are taking it up?
Yes.
Now, as I said, every situation we will be practicing in twins. So put your pens down and A, understand it thoroughly. B, you will try on your own. Okay? If we have to find the probability that 0 less than equal to Z less than equal to 2, how would we do that? Understand this. Okay? Means we have to find the probability that the standard normal variable is between 0 and 2. We have to find the probability that standard normal variable is between 0 and 2. Okay? Every question in this chapter you are supposed to make a diagram. This diagram is our workings compulsory. You can make it with pen itself. Beautiful diagram with pencil is not needed. It is just a rough working what we are going to do. But it should look proper. Your bell should look little bit like balloon. Okay? So, how will we do this? Understand it? We know that in Z in between we have 0. Now 0 is already there. The other number required is 2. Here it is negative numbers, on the right side it is positive numbers. So 2 will come on the right side or left side?
Right side.
So randomly you will mark it 2. Okay, anywhere on the right side. It need not be very close. Anywhere on the right side you will mark it as 2. What we require is the area between 0 and 2. Means this area is what we require.
Yes.
Is everyone clear with this?
Yes.
Now, see in the last page of your textbook. Can you see what I have shown on the board? Something of that sort of drawing itself is there on the top left side.
Yes.
What I have shaded there in totally black.
Yes.
And see right side, what is the heading there given? Area under the standard normal curve. Can I say this is the area under the standard normal curve?
Yes.
Below that, Z equals to 0 to Z equals to Z1, Z being standard normal variate. Variate and variable means one and the
Same.
So, what they mean to say is that in this table, all the areas are given from 0 only. Okay, in this table, all the areas are given from 0 only. Okay, so do you find this table below Z? Do you find 0.0?
Yes.
Then 0.1. If you keep on going further, do you find 2.0 at one point of time?
Yes.
And here do you find 0.00, 0.01 and so on?
Yes.
So what is this value? 2.0 and 0.00's intersection. 0.4772.
Yes.
Do you all find this area in the table or not?
Yes.
It means from 0 to 2, the area is 0.4772. All these answers we are going to get from this table. All the 9 situations what we are going to understand right now, those answers we are going to get from this table. Is everyone of you clear with this?
Yes.
Any doubts on it? Complete this. Second, you have to try on your own. Okay? Completed the second one?
Yes.
Getting 0.4332?
Yes.
0.4332. Here also you must write your answer is 0.4772. So all are clear with this?
Yes.
Now understand the second situation, right? Put your hands down. P minus 1.23 less than equal to Z less than equal to C. Now, in your textbook's last page, do you find any negative numbers given to you?
No.
But if I ask you, it is a symmetrical frequency distribution, is it or not?
Yes.
First of all, if I draw this diagram, 0, minus infinity, infinity. These three things you have to do common in all the diagrams. Okay? Where will minus 1.23 come?
Left side.
Left side. And the other value 0 we already have. Now we have to do the shading in between.
0 and minus 1.
Okay, between minus 1.23 and 0. Now there are no negative numbers in the table, right? But if I ask you, it's a symmetrical frequency distribution, right? So if I ask you that the area between 0 and minus 1, then can I say that area would be same as between 0 and 1?
Yes.
Would these both areas be same or not?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Why?
It is
Because it is symmetrical frequency distribution. So both the sides the areas are going to remain
same.
So even if we have to find the area from 0 to minus 1.23, we will find from 0 to 1.23 only. Both the sides the area is going to remain
Same.
So throughout the chapter, remember this, that for all the negative numbers, you will look for positive numbers. For all the negative numbers, you will look for positive numbers. Now, how to find 1.23? Right? Minus 1.23 means we'll see 1.23. First, all of you find out 1.2. Do you find it?
3 and 4 like 0.
Now, we don't have 1.2. We have 1.2.
3.
So 0.00010203. Where do 1.2 and 0.03 intersect?
0.3907.
0.3907.
Yes.
This is our answer. So basically 1.23 means, can I say it is equal to 1.20 plus 0.03?
Yes.
Is it or not?
Yes.
So this is 1.20, this is 0.03. This intersection is what we have to
Fine.
Did everyone understand this?
Yes.
Okay, so what is your answer of this area?
0.3.
0.3907. This answer is 0.3907. Any doubts on this?
Sir, it will not come minus.
No. Area is always positive. What is area from Subhanpura to Alkapuri? 3 kilometers. What is area from Alkapuri to Subhanpura?
3 kilometers.
Or minus 3? Area is always positive. Probability is always between 0 and 1. So probability is going to remain positive. Is everyone clear with that?
Yes.
Complete this and try this B on your own. Okay, try this on your own. Got the answer?
Yes.
4846.
Yes.
Okay, you got the answer?
Yes.
Now, third one, understand it. Put your pen down. Okay. Now, here we take a mixture of both the points. So, P minus 0.84 less than equal to Z less than equal to 1.37. Now understand this. First we make a diagram. Where will minus 0.84 come? Where will 1.37 come?
Right side.
Now we want the area between minus 0.84 and 1.37 means, can I say this is the region what we need?
Yes.
Are you all clear with this? Now, in the table, repeat, in the table,
In the table.
in the table,
In the table.
all the areas
All the areas
available
available
are from 0.
are from 0.
And what time? In the table, all the areas available are from 0 only. In the heading itself it's given z equals to 0 to z equals to z1. And that z1's value are given on the left side. Did you understand it?
Yes.
Means all these areas in the table are always from
0.
So suppose in the table you see 0.84. 0.84 means in the first column see 0.8 and in the row see 0.04. Where do 0.8 and 0.04 intersect?
2995.
0.8 and 0.04, 2995 everyone is able to get?
Yes.
But that area is only this much portion. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Same way if you see 1.37 in the table. 1.3 and intersection of 0.07. Where do 1.3 and 0.07 intersect?
4.47.
Do you all get 4147?
Yes.
In the table, all the areas are from
0.
Now use your common sense.
7.
This will be the total area. Any doubts with this?
No.
Do it. But we'll show you. Minus 0.84 less than equal to z less than equal to 1.37 is area from minus 0.84 less than equal to z less than equal to 0 plus 0 less than equal to z less than equal to 1.37. Understand this? What is this 2995?
Minus 0.8.
The area from minus 0.84 to 0.
0.
Okay? And what is this 0.4147 area from 0 to 1.37? So 0.2995 plus 0.4147. 0.714. Did all of you understand this third situation?
Yes.
Try D on your own. So do you all get 8533?
Yes.
Now, understand the third basic equation. Now you can do it along with me. So basic idea you all have got it, right? So third one you will do it along with me, and then third and fourth.
4.
And then A part you do with me and B you try on your.
Oh.
So in 4A write down minus 1 less than equal to z less than equal to infinity. The same thing can also be written as z greater than equal to minus 1. Okay, both means one another. When I say greater than minus 1 means what? When I say more than minus 1 it means 1. From minus 1 more than means it goes till infinity. So either you can write more than equal to minus 1 or you can write between minus 1 to infinity. Both means one and the
Same.
Is everyone clear with that? Now draw the diagram. Zero on the left side,
Minus 1.
minus infinity on the right side, infinity. Is everyone clear with this? Did you all drop till here?
Yes.
Now, where should I write minus 1? Left side. All of you write on minus 1 on the left side. Do I need to find infinity or is it already there?
Already there.
Okay. Now, between minus 1 and infinity, do the shading. We need the area from minus 1 to infinity. See, in the diagram, is it looking even more than equal to minus 1 or not?
Yes.
More than minus 1 entire on the right side.
Yes.
Did you see this? So either you can call it as more than equal to minus 1 or you can call it as minus 1 to infinity. Now, in the table if you see minus 1, rather instead of minus 1 we will see 1. In the table you will see all the positive values only.
Yes.
In the table all the areas are from
0 to 1.
0. So when you see 1, you will get between 0 to 1 only.
Yes.
3, 4, 1, 3. Check it everyone. Against 1, do you get the area 3, 4, 1, 3 or not?
Yes.
And this we don't have to find in the table. We already studied it 0.5. Did we study or not? Just now in the beginning we studied that total area under the curve is 1 divided in 2 equal parts. So entire right side is also 0.5, entire left side is also 0.5. So for this we don't have to see the table. Now can you tell me what would be this area?
0.8413.
0.3413 plus
0.5.
Okay, but we will show. So write down this way. P minus 1 less than equal to z less than equal to infinity is the sum of which two areas? See here. All of you see here. Can I say this? Look at the figures. This is equal to this plus this.
Yes.
Once again, this is equal to this plus this.
Yes.
What is this?
0.
Between minus 1 and
0.
What is this? Between 0 and that we have to show. P minus 1 less than z less than 0 plus P 0 less than equal to z less than equal to infinity. Our minus 1 to 0 the area is 3, 4,
1, 3.
1, 3. From 0 to infinity the area is 0.5. Total 0.84.
1, 3.
Did all of you understand this?
Yes.
Any doubts with the fourth situation?
No.
Now try this B on your own. How else can I write this?
More than equal to 1 minus
Z more than equal to minus 1.6.
6.
Could you all get 0.9535?
Yes.
Okay. Now write down the fifth one. Yes, who is still doing it? Ranvi? Okay. Anyone else still doing it? Now we take the mirror image of it. Okay, left side. So write down P minus infinity less than equal to z less than equal to 1.56. Or we can also write it as P z less than equal to 1.56. Okay? Now, make this diagram. In between 0, left side minus infinity, right side infinity. Where will minus infinity come to? We have to find.
No.
It is already there. Where will 1.56 come?
Right side.
Now, where do I have to do the shading?
0 to 1.56 and 0 to minus infinity.
This entire region. See in the top, between minus infinity and 1.56, I have to do the shading. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Any doubt up till here? Now we already know what is this area, minus infinity to 0? 0.5. And this we can get from the table. See in the table 1.5 and 6, where do they intersect? 0.4406. So it will be the summation of 2. How will we write that summation of 2? Write t minus infinity less than equal to z less than equal to 1.56 is equal to. Now see here, this is equal to this plus this. What is this?
0.5.
Minus infinity to
0.
0. What is this? 0 to 1.5. So that we will write from minus infinity less than z less than 0 plus 0 less than z less than 1.56. Now this area is 0.5 plus 0.4406, 0.9406. So are you all clear with this?
Yes.
Try B on your own. T of minus infinity less than equal to z less than equal to 0.92, or you can also write it as P of z less than equal to 0.92. Now sixth, we attended. So this mirror image we have seen. Now like P 1.4 less than equal to z less than equal to infinity. How else can we write this from 1.4 to infinity means? From 1.4 to infinity means? No, this is not minus 1.2, 1.4. Z greater than equal to 1.4. 1.4 till infinity means all the values greater than equal to 1.4. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Now, make this diagram. In between,
0.
left side, right side. Now, where will we get 1.4, positive 1.4?
Right side.
Right side. Do we have to mark infinity or is it already there?
Already there.
Now, we have to do shading between 1.4 and infinity. So, more than 1.4 means this right side.
Yes.
Now, use your common sense and raise your hand. How can we find this? How can we find this area? Tanvi.
0.5 minus.
Correct. We know that, everyone, we know that this entire area is 0.5.
Yes.
Is it or not?
Yes.
And from the table, we can get the area from 0 to 1.4. What is the area from 0 to 1.4?
419.
This area is 41. Plain area is 4192. Total area is
0.5.
0.5. So can I say this area will be 0.5 minus 0.4192?
0.02.
0.0808. Did everyone understand this or not?
Yes.
Raise your hand who did not understand this logic. See, entire right side is 0.5. And in the table, we always get the area from 0. So in the table, if you see 1.4, we'll get between 0 and 1.4, this area 4192. Now, can I say this area? Okay, this one. Is this minus this? What is this? 0.5. What is this we get from the table? 0.41. So 0.5 minus 0.41. Do you understand this?
Yes.
But how will we write this? P 1.4 less than equal to Z less than equal to infinity equals to. Now what is this entire area of the right side? 0 to infinity.
Yes.
From that we minus this 0 to 1.4.
4.
That we have to show. So 0.5 minus 0.4192, that is 0.08.
0. 8.
Do you all understand this?
Yes.
Try B on your own. Do you all get 1.7?
Yes.
Now let us understand the seventh situation. Same thing on the left side. Exactly same thing now on the left side. So write P of minus infinity less than Z less than equal to minus 2. Or it can also be written as P Z less than equal to minus 2. Okay, from minus infinity to minus 2 means it can also be said all the values less than minus 2 are included. Now, if you make the diagram, very first in between 0, left side minus infinity, right side infinity. Minus infinity we already have. Where will we plot minus 2?
Left side.
Left side. Now we need the area between minus infinity and minus 2. Okay. Now what is this total area?
0.5.
0.5. From the table, what do you get against 2?
0.7.
4, 7, 7. So can I say this area will be 0.5 minus 0.4772, that is
0.022.
0.22. Is this clear now everyone? Pragya, is this clear?
Yes.
So how will we show this? P of minus infinity less than equal to Z less than equal to minus 2 is equal to P of minus infinity less than Z less than 0. From that we subtract P of minus 2 less than Z less than 0. Be careful with this symbols. Yes, Tanvi, any confusion? Okay, this area is equal to, so this area equals to this area which is minus infinity to 0 minus this area which is from minus 2 to 0. So that comes to 0.5 minus 0.4772. That comes to 0.0228. Try option B on your own. P minus infinity less than equal to Z less than equal to 1.3. Or you can say P Z less than equal to, sorry, minus 1.3. Okay, minus 1.3. Try this on your own. Everyone get this? 0.0968 everyone?
Yes.
Now look at the 8th situation. We attended. P 1.4 less than equal to Z less than equal to 2. Okay, 1.4 less than equal to Z less than equal to 2. Now make the diagram. Where will 1.4 come?
Right side.
Where will 2 come?
Right side.
Where do I have to do the shading?
Between
Between 1.4 and 2?
Yes.
Now use your common sense and tell me how can we find this? How can we find the area between 1.4 and 2? Yes, Vani?
Sir, we will add 1.42 and 2's thing and minus from 0.5.
One more easier way of doing it is there. First of all, if you add 1.4 into that itself is wrong. No. How can we get this shaded region? Yes?
Find 1.42 area and minus from 0.5.
No. Isha?
We'll find area from 0 to 2 and subtract 0 to 1.4.
Fantastic. Very good. Correct. See, can I say this? Look at my fingers, everyone. Can I say this is equal to this minus this?
Yes.
And in the table, all the areas are available from?
0 to 2.
So, in the table, can we get 0 to 2?
Yes.
In the table, can we get 0 to 1.4?
Yes.
And then 0 to 2 minus 0 to 1.4 will give us the shaded region or not?
Yes.
So, first in the table, see what is this area from 0 to 2? Entire area from 0 to 2. 4772?
Yes.
Then in the table, see what is this area from 0 to 1.4?
4192.
4192? Now, can I say in this between the area will be 0.4772 minus 0.4192?
0.05.
0.05? Did you understand this or not?
Yes.
Raise your hand who did not understand this. So, write down P 1.4 less than equal to Z less than equal to 2 is equal to area from 0 less than Z less than 2 minus area from 0 less than Z less than 1.4. So 0.4772 minus 0.4192, that is 0.0580. Try B on your own. P 1.65 less than Z less than 2.1. Time is running out, so let me explain the last, then we can continue. All of you are clear with this situation, right?
Yes.
Now the same thing on the left side. So ninth and last situation, all of you write down P minus 2.04 less than equal to Z less than equal to minus 0.4, that's it, 0.4. So if we make the diagram, zero minus infinity, infinity. Where will minus 2.04 come?
Right.
And where will minus 0.4 come? Now can I say I need this area? Now first of all, this area will be equal to this minus this.
Yes.
What is this area from minus 2.04 to 0? See in the table, what is the area from 0 to 2.04? 4793. And see, what is this plane area? Plane area means 0 to 0.4. 0.1554. So in between this area will be how much? 0.4793 minus 0.1554. That comes to 3239. Okay. So P minus 2.04 less than equal to Z less than equal to minus 0.4 is equal to minus 2.04 less than equal to Z less than equal to 0 minus 0.4 less than equal to Z less than equal to 0. That is 0.4793 minus 0.1554. That comes to 32. So try the last option on your own. Okay?